To the Real Estate Show with Pat Lopez, where we talk everything real estate. Today, my guest is Josh Buchter from the Wolf of Broad Street.
Yes,
Josh,
indeed.
welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Pat. It's great to be here.
Now, Josh, I wanted you on because I guess you're going through a little bit of evolution.
Yeah.
You're getting super involved with marketing
Yes.
for just real estate in general.
Yes.
You know, whether it be mortgage companies, banks,
Yep.
the whole gamut.
Absolutely.
So, tell me how, what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, 2024, this year is definitely a sort of transition year, kind of crazy, April, we decided to not renew our franchise agreement with Real Producers Magazine. We had a good 5-year run, running the magazine in Philadelphia and Bucks County. And we ultimately decided that to be real, we failed. Okay. It was a franchise. We made a lot of people happy. We put out a quality magazine. It was a beautiful platform, but it wasn't profitable for us.
Okay.
So I learned a lot throughout the process. Maybe I'm not an ads man necessarily, because if you're not selling ads into the magazine, you're not in business. You know what I mean? So it was a tough decision, but ultimately my partner Bethany and I are very happy where we are. We leaned into Wolf of Broad Street real estate events and consulting, which has been around since 2016, about 3 or 4 years before we started the magazine.
Right, that was first.
Exactly. So we're kind of reverting back, but leveling up in many different ways. So
and the business is evolving because you're doing a lot of marketing for companies, right? Whether it be, a bank or a mortgage company or just internal stuff, right?
Yes. Yep.
So, share some of that.
Totally. We've always been events people. So to have the majority of our business now revolve around events is a beautiful thing, because that was always our, pride and joy was the events. So to be able to maintain Wolf of Broad Street independent events and take on private client events has really been enough to keep us busy and happy and creative and fun, whether it's, Philadelphia real estate symposiums or client appreciation parties or big time multifamily development capital corporations calling us to host their multifamily millionaires networking event. It's really fun, keeps you on our toes. It keeps extending our network because you can't box yourself in. There's, so many real estate professionals out there, not only in the greater Philadelphia area, but nationwide. And we like to travel.
Right. And then, and right, because that opens up nationwide as opposed to just being, Philadelphia, Bucks County with the magazine. And on top of that, the Wolf of Broad Street was primarily, I guess, party events, but now there's corporate events.
Exactly.
That kind of thing, which is expanding and broadening it. Okay, very good. Okay, so what are some of the events coming up? Because there seems to be an event a week, that you're doing, but some of it's corporate, so it's internal. But give me some big items, big events.
One of our biggest events of this year is coming up on October 10th. It's our 5th annual 9-hole scramble and social. We titled it the Caddyshack Classic Swing for Miracles, and proceeds are benefiting the Happy Smiles Foundation and the Miracle League, which is, really awesome. It's a great baseball program for kids and people with, disabilities.
Right. So that's big. That's coming up. And that's this month?
That's October 2024. And then we're talking, our big Royal Rendezvous Real Estate Networking Party in January to kick off the year. This will be our 3rd year doing that. We always get 200 plus people. It'll be at Frame PHL in Old City.
Okay.
And I'm really excited to collaborate with you again on the Philadelphia Real Estate Symposium, February 2025.
We're going to talk about that. Okay. So, and then also you just got done doing an event. And that was more of a corporate event for, was it EXP?
EXP,
okay, right. So they brought you in, to do that.
Basically what we do at Wolf of Broad Street is plan, promote, and execute events. So we took the ball all the way down the field, by designing the marketing materials, setting up the registration page, getting the people there, showing up, line up of panels, not a big auditorium. It was only about 50 people.
Right.
But, it was a great, it packed every seat in the room.
And it was a different different kind of it because it was corporate.
Yeah.
They weren't looking for a million people.
Exactly.
They were looking for a certain, targeted people that they wanted. Okay, good. Okay, so very good. And then you have a bunch of stuff planned for next year, right?
Yep. It's the fourth quarter now. We're already on 2025 time, and we're also keeping busy with our new marketing program, the Wolf of Broad Street.
Oh, yeah, say that. Yeah,
absolutely. So over the years, I've represented hundreds of different companies in different categories and began to feel like I was spreading myself too thin for our partners. So we've, come up with this membership package where we're going to represent a limited number of companies in certain industry categories so that we're not representing 20 mortgage companies anymore.
Right.
We're representing 5 mortgage companies, for example. And our clients are basically treated like VIPs. It's like a concierge service almost when it comes to marketing, full access to our events, backing up their specific business development and marketing efforts, making professional introductions, and just having their back. For example, our partners at Mainline Junk Removal and Suburban Solutions Moving recently needed help at the Philadelphia Home Show. Mm-hmm. It was out at the Valley Forge Casino. Bethany and I showed up all day and held down the booth with Elise, and just anything we can do to add value to our partners. Right. It's been working out good.
Right, and a ton of marketing materials that you put together for them and help them. So you're basically instead of having a full-time marketing department, you have certain events, certain things you can do, which is good. And it's just not real. It could be real estate, but real estate related, but you're just saying junk removal.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess it's real estate if you have a house full of junk,
right.
But there's other people that need junk removed, right?
Totally. Yep.
So that's really good. Okay, so let's jump into Real Estate Symposium.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We have that coming up on February 20th.
Yep.
Okay,
2025.
Yep. Okay, we're really excited about that event.
Totally.
Last year we had about 200 people or so came out, and obviously we're always trying to be bigger and better.
Yes.
So we have a bunch of people. We're sort of doing like a two-parter type of thing.
Not one battle, but two.
Right, two, right.
Yep. So doubling down, more participants, more media coverage, more guests. We have room for 250, so we want to hit that this year, which I'm guaranteed we will. So it's going to come together good. We can't get into every single specific, every single participant yet, but we have forms into the mayor's office.
Right.
We have just went to the PHDC housing fair and met a ton of great contacts there to not only have an expert realtor panel, but also a panel of city officials with the programs and policies and all types of things that realtors should be made aware of, especially if it's going to help to create more inventory.
Right. And that's the key. So, information that you'll learn of what the private and public sector are doing, some initiatives where there's, could be 1,000 houses coming online, things like that.
Yep.
And that's why, we have that application into the mayor's office, because Mayor Parker does have the initiative of 30,000 new homes or rehab homes in 4 years.
Yep.
Well, 1 year's pretty much done for her, so she needs to catch up. She better get busy.
We're here to help.
Exactly. And knowing some of this information can really help a realtor saying, hey, this is coming on board. I need to really understand it, because now you can take your clients and show them, hey, you may be able to buy a house for $60,000, $80,000 under market because of this initiative that this city has, stuff like that. So we're really excited about that. Once again, at the Mummers Museum, we're going to do something about the parking, because some people complained about parking a little bit.
Valet parking.
Yeah, we're going to have some valet for you. So it'll be, free valet parking. So it'll be nice and easy. All you have to do is pull up, walk in, and then once the event's over, walk out. So I'm really excited about that. Now, is there anything else that you want to mention about what you're doing, or what people should know or look for?
For sure. Yeah, we're on the track to eventually reach 100 Wolfpack members. As of the date of this recording, we have 9, but it's just slowly but surely getting there, aligning ourselves with the right companies. So if you're interested in boosting your social media presence, getting more active with real estate industry events, not only Wolf of Broad Street events, but we'll put events on your calendar that you should be me at things like that. Let's have a conversation. We're looking for good companies to represent to the fullest. And everybody should just follow me at Wolf of Broad Street on Instagram.
Right, I was going to ask you.
Yep. Wolf of Broad Street with underscores in between each word. We're always dropping and promoting different types of events and good content that the greater Philadelphia real estate agents, should be watching.
Okay. Josh, thanks for being on the show.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Always great.
Yep.
Pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you.
And be sure to follow. We're going to start sending out some information, probably next month once we have everything 100% official for the real estate symposium in Philadelphia. And then also be sure to check out Josh because he does have some really good fun events, coming up. So you may want to come out and be a part of it. I mean, as a real estate community, we really need to be out there. The more conversations we have, whether it be with buyer sellers and with each other, the better the whole industry is going to be, right?
Collaboration over competition.
Absolutely. Well, that's the Real Estate Show with Pat Lopez. Hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to follow the show on Facebook and Instagram and subscribe below. Super important. I have great guests on like Josh come on, giving us wisdom and tell us what's going on. And also, please leave a comment. Tell me some show topics you'd like to cover in the future. Remember, this show is everything real estate, no limits. Hope you enjoy the show, and I'll see you next week.